Hey everyone, welcome to Poffology. Today is vlogmas day number 23. So today on Tuesday Tree Talk, we are stringing some popcorn for our tree. So we're gonna string this popcorn and put it on our tree. And Emily's
I already got started. I've never done this before, but I think it's such a traditional, classic thing to do.
Yeah, I did it. I've done it twice maybe. When I was really little, my sister and my mom did it, and I helped. So we did all types of cereal. We did popcorn, we did Cheerios, and we did maybe Captain Crunch. No, we did Trix. Maybe it was Captain Crunch. I don't know. So
Trix would be fun because it's colorful.
Yeah. So we did cereal and popcorn, and that was cool. But I got popcorn, and I'm gonna put maybe a few raisins on it because I really like raisins.
That's funny. I didn't know you were gonna include raisins on this.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, here's the deal. I'm not a huge raisin fan. I'm not like, I'm not going to the store and just buying any raisins. I buy International Harvest something raisins. So you can probably get them at your local food store, like natural food store or Whole Foods. So
yeah,
but maybe not Whole Foods anymore. I don't know, because they're in the dry section, like where you would buy dry goods. So
this might look a little weird. I'm gonna put my hand up the whole time because the string is really long. I want to string the popcorn all the way to the end.
Yeah. So how's your day going? Is everyone having a pretty good day? It's Christmas week, so that's good. Our Christmas is looking a little bit different, as probably most of you know. My parents got COVID, and so we were going to Virginia, but I canceled everything and we can't go now. So my parents are doing good now, so they're fine for the most part, but they have to be in quarantine until January. So that's a bummer. My mom has a weaker immune system, so she's more, even though she's fine, I guess her body is more contagious than most. So, or she can spread it, or just her immune system's just weaker. So if we had it, she might, I don't know. I don't really understand. So,
or since she's fighting off COVID, we might bring some other random cold or virus. And since she's already fighting something else, I don't know if she'd be able to handle that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just made that up. I am not a doctor.
Yeah. So, well, that's what we're doing. Have you ever done this? Have you ever strung popcorn or cereal or whatever people put on their Christmas tree? Have you ever done that?
I think cranberries would be fun. Is that a thing? I guess raisins is similar to that.
Yeah, I don't know if people put I don't know. You probably should not put dried fruit on your tree, but if
people do that, like dried orange slices.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a thing.
Yeah.
Is it? No, yeah. It is.
I've seen it.
Wow. I know you can't really see us doing this, but
we'll show you the final product.
Just know Emily's probably going to do way more than I do, and that's fine. So
I got a head start.
Yeah, and also she just will. Yeah. I'm not.
This is fun. It's very therapeutic.
Yeah. I'm actually scared I'm going to prick myself or something. Actually, I probably would. Oh, this is making me nervous now. Okay.
I just broke a piece of popcorn. This is kind of messy.
I'm doing it too. Well,
you've got to find the right place to stick it through that doesn't have resistance.
I wonder how many people do this and then their dog just eats all the popcorn, because my dog totally would do that.
Does your dog like popcorn?
So we don't have a dog, but my dog in Virginia. Yeah.
Your childhood dog?
My childhood dog, she eats everything. Everything. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's on the counter, she just eats it. So she's just a very curious dog.
She is a black lab, Michael's all-time favorite dog breed. Mm-hmm. And her name is, can I tell them her name?
Yeah.
Jada. When I first met Michael and went to his house for the first time and found out that he has a dog named Jada, I just thought that was so funny.
Why?
Like, that's, in my mind, that just wasn't a dog name.
Someone's like, that's my kid's name.
Yeah.
Or, that's
like
my name.
Jada. But now, I don't think anything about it.
Yeah.
She's a good dog. I'm going to miss seeing her this year.
Mm-hmm.
Not as much as everyone else, but I like watching you play with her.
Yeah.
Because she's an old girl at this point, but Michael will still like wrestle her because she likes it.
Yeah. Play whatever with the rope, tug of war, and stuff like that. So my dog's favorite toy is a Kong. She loves her Kong. She's had it since she was a puppy, and it's just her best friend. And she loses it often in the woods. We have a lot of land, and she goes and runs around in the woods. She loses it. But we have a couple extra. My parents don't buy them sometimes, so I just ship them to their house. Like maybe whenever I go there, I might bring a little Kong with me.
Aw.
Yeah, because
it is disgusting, actually.
Yeah, it is. It's really gross.
She carries it around and just leaves it like hanging out of her mouth. She doesn't want to let it go. It's her baby.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, I love dogs.
I think Jada's stories are so funny. Like, what's something funny? Or can you think of anything like a funny Jada story?
A funny Jada story. Well, I don't know. I don't know if there's any super funny ones. We originally got her from a family member. We got her when she was 2. And the family member, she's a very dominant dog. And I guess one of our family members had 3 dogs. And Jada has to be the queen. She doesn't handle.
She has to be the only dog.
Yeah, she's very whatever. She's not aggressive, but towards other dogs probably. So I just think it's funny. She's very mischievous. One story is one time, I'm sure a lot of dogs do this, but maybe not to this extent. She ate 2 bags of chocolate chips that we left on the counter. She's fine. Nothing bad happened. She got super hyper. And she normally doesn't have zoomies because she has so much land to run around in. She can just, go outside and do that. But she was so hyper. She was jumping on all the couches, running around the entire house. She would go outside, then come back in, just running because she had so much
She didn't know
sugar.
what to do.
Yeah. And that's bad. I know you shouldn't give dogs sugar, but it was a complete accident. Or chocolate. And sugar too, but
I think one time I remember we were at your house for a holiday and your mom had a pie or something. And we thought we had it up high enough, but we went somewhere and came back and she ate the whole pie.
Really? No, that's totally her. Anytime she can get food, she frequently has to go on diets. And because my dad went through this phase of giving Jada bones. He gave him some sort of pig, something, not pig ear.
Pig ear?
No, not pig ear. I'm just gonna say a bone. I don't know what it is, but he would give her bones like twice a day, and she got really fat. So, and we would take her to the vet, and the vet's like, please feed this dog less. But she runs a lot. I mean, she has a lot of time to do whatever and run around. But
well, your parents live at the top of a hill, so when they let her out the back deck, she was having trouble getting up all of those steep stairs. It was kind of sad. But then we went back another time after she had completed her diet and she was doing so much better. She was just pouncing up those stairs. Wow, Jada. Congratulations.
She loves to suck on her feet.
Ew.
I know. I think it's so funny. I don't know. It's very therapeutic just to see her do that. I don't know why. You know what I mean? It's just so weird. And I'm just like, dude, that's so cool. So.
She's such a big dog. I don't know.
She's not.
Like, she has a lot of slobber.
Yeah.
And maybe that's all labs.
Really? I don't know. I've had labs my whole life.
She just licks me a lot when I come.
Yeah. Actually, that was one thing. The reason that the previous owner got rid of her, our family member got rid of her, is because she kept licking everything. She kept licking all the walls, and like she kept licking just everything, like cabinets, the fridge. And I think a lot of that is just anxiety. That's my thought, and just her. Also, I think she's just very curious of everything and just likes to lick stuff, and that's
funny.
But I do think dogs lick a lot.
I wonder what
anxiety.
Jada would be anxious about.
Maybe that she's not going to be the queen if you come here or something. I don't know. She's not going to be the boss. I don't know.
Jada has a posh life.
Yeah, she has a posh Poff life.
Posh Poff. That's so funny.
Yep. Here's how many I got.
Oh, I want to show mine too.
But whoa, okay. That's so much more than mine.
Fun. You know, I was kind of sad. Not really. I mean, we had a big normal Christmas tree that we would put up every year for the past 5 years of being married.
Yeah.
And it was a hassle, but just because of the lights. But I loved putting up the tree and having it up as long as possible.
I hated putting up the tree. I loved Christmas trees, but that Christmas tree,
it was really bad.
Emily got it at a a consignment shop, and it was one of these very expensive trees. I never got it to do it because I just do not care, but it could spin, and it would like whatever. If you wanted it to, it had like a motor on the bottom of it, and it could turn. No, thank you. It made everything so heavy, made all the cables so complicated. I'm just like, oh my goodness. So
yeah, it was at this really cute, like antique type shop, like consignment / antique, where everything is set up super homey and little different sections of the store, make it look like you're actually in somebody's home. So they had that set up. It was our first year of being married. We definitely did not have a Christmas tree, but I wanted one. And it was only $40. And it was probably 7 feet tall, you think?
Yeah,
6.5, 7. Yeah. So we committed to that for 5 years. And then the past year or two, I've been like, I just want to get rid of this. I don't want this anymore. So when we found out that we were moving to Indy, we both knew, like, we are not moving. This tree is not coming with us. Plus, we do not have a lot of extra space here for storage. So that sealed the deal. And I thought maybe I'd be more sad about not having like a normal Christmas tree, but this little guy that we got at Whole Foods has been really nice, and it smells so good. It's not overpowering. I just get whiffs of it every once in a while, especially if I'm near it. And I don't know, I guess we'll just throw it away at the end of the season, or I'd like to keep it as long as we can. Maybe not as long. I don't know how long this would last. It's not like we're watering it or anything. It's just on the stand that it came in at Whole Foods.
Yeah, life is simple when you have less space. I kind of dread that, okay, I want a bigger home and I know I will get one, but thinking of decorating it and putting up multiple Christmas trees, no, thank you. Like, no thanks. We have to, every year, we typically help Emily's parents decorate, and me and her dad literally, we work on this one tree for 40 minutes. And I'm just like, please, I just want to throw this away. That's how I felt with that $40 tree. I'm just like, this is so much work. I don't care if I have to drop whatever amount of money just to go and be done with a Christmas tree that is just easy, like connect. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm only going to use this for a month. So I didn't want to buy a tree. So it's kind of, I don't know. So eventually I'm just going to get kind of an expensive tree and one that's pretty nice. That's just easy connections and be done with it.
Yeah. I mean, our tree was such a bad example because it was pre-lit, but some of the lights were out and
it was
pre-owned, it wasn't simple from the get-go. I also think, though, it's funny that you're like, it took 40 minutes when probably some people on here are like, yeah, that's the normal amount of time it takes to put up a Christmas tree. That cannot be the normal amount
of time. Oh my goodness.
I guess not. Maybe I actually don't know.
No, maybe for when you're having to do it yourself, like all the lights and stuff. But Christmas trees, that was the one thing. I did not like having to fluff the branches. No, I just don't like it. My parents, this is whatever. My parents have a bigger house and they just keep their tree up in one area. Well, they have a closet where they
basement.
Yeah, in the basement, and they just close it up and boom, it's still up. It's whatever.
It's still decorated.
My mom will dust it and just be done with it, and boom, she'll dust it every month or so or a couple months and just call it a season, pull it out.
Is that your ideal situation?
Yeah, it is. So
I don't know. I mean, once you help me get the tree fully up, that's kind of where your job of it ends anyway, right?
Yeah.
At least
so far.
For now.
Yeah.
Maybe someday if we have a bigger family and it's a whole family affair, that'll be different.
Yeah, that's what kids can be helpful.
Yeah. So this year we didn't even help my mom and dad with their tree. Like their grandkids came over and had a great time, and we found out about it later.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, no problem.
Thank you.
Glad you guys had fun.
Yeah.
So, fun fact, I don't know if I should be sharing fun facts yet. Maybe we should save this for another video, but I'm already committed to this one. So, Michael and I are both the babies of our families. So I have 2 older siblings and Michael has 1 older sibling. So we are the only ones of each of our sides who are still kind of like younger, doing whatever in life, kind of getting going, live in an apartment downtown, don't have kids, just very much different than our siblings, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't know.
No, it's cool.
It's kind of like they paved the way for us and we just get to take our time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I'm excited because tonight I am watching the finale of The Bachelorette. I did not watch, it's a 2-night finale, and I didn't watch it last night, Monday night, because I wanted to save that episode and the one that's actually going to be like live tonight for all one evening. So my friend is coming over. We're going to have some snacks. We're going to watch last night's episode on Hulu because they put it up after 24 hours or just like the next day. So then we can fast forward through all of the commercials and watch that whole first episode in like, I think it's an hour and 40 minutes. So there's 20 solid minutes of commercials that we don't have to watch. But then obviously the second one will be live and we will have to watch commercials. But I'm very excited to find out who wins. Is anyone else curious to know who wins? I didn't think I saw any Bachelorette fans in the comments, but hey, if you're new, let me know if you're interested.
Chris was told me there's that guy who spoils it for people. You see his comment?
Reality Steve.
Yeah, I didn't know of him.
Yeah, he's the famous Bachelor spoiler.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, some people want to know. They're just interested to see what all they can find out.
It's true. If you're still watching, comment down below soap. I'm looking at soap. So comment down below soap.
How do you come up with the random word?
I just I just look at something and whatever I see, I comment. So that's why. That's how. Way to do it. That's why I came up with Yeti yesterday, and I think I've said leaf twice, but I don't know how many people remember that. But I've said leaf another time. Yeah.
Woohoo!
What else? I'm going to talk about a random thing, unless.
Yeah, go for it.
So here we go. Here's a random. So we have granite countertops, and I'm pretty sure they were untreated. I think, meaning they can absorb oil or they can absorb water more than normal. And I'm sure you're supposed to treat them frequently, or like maybe, I don't know how often you're supposed to treat your granite countertops. Anyways, I got oil stuck in one of the countertops, like a section of it, and I used this thing. It's called Oil Stain Remover by Stone Tech. And it's a paste that you put on the stain, and it absorbs the oil. You got to keep it on for a couple days, but it's amazing. It's amazing. So that's something interesting. I really like it. You know, if you accidentally get, especially if you have lighter ones, my parents have darker ones. You don't really see stains, but if you have lighter ones like we do, that stuff is awesome. That's my random fact.
Do people normally treat their granite countertops? We've never had this.
I don't know.
Obviously, it's not ours. It belongs to the apartment, but
I feel like, my parents never did, but maybe, I don't know. There's so many construction things that maybe there's some you don't need to treat as often, but if you have lighter countertops that are more absorbent, I bet even it depends on the stone being used. I don't know. I actually don't know, but I just know that helped me get the oil stain out. So, yeah. Have you guys ever had an oil stain in your countertops or some sort that you've had to use a stain remover paste stuff or something? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I know we've talked about this before, but we used to live obviously in Illinois. I feel like I've said the word obviously a lot. I usually get one word that I just stick to, and I feel it coming on and I can't stop saying it. So I apologize. But you know that we used to live in Illinois, and we had a 3-bedroom apartment, which is crazy. It seems really big now.
Yeah, it was huge.
That we live in a 1-bedroom. So, but we're making this 1-bedroom work, and it doesn't feel bad at all. I really like it. It's laid out nicely, which is huge. I mean, if it wasn't, it'd probably be a lot worse. And it's, modern and all that. So I don't know, ideally, eventually down the road, if and when we get a house, like, I don't know if I want it to be super big. Like, sometimes, like you just said a few minutes ago, smaller and simpler is so much easier.
It depends where we live. Like, if I live not in a city, then I don't care about getting something big. So, and it depends on the house. I don't want to buy an old house that's really big. I'm not a big fan of old houses. They creep me out, and they're, yeah.
Why do they creep you out?
I don't know. They just are. You never know. Never know what bad juju's in there.
It's funny.
So, but
I grew up in an old house, and Michael grew up in a new house.
It's creepy and loud and creepy.
Yeah.
Creepy. Like,
My parents' house is exceptionally creaky. So at nighttime, if you're trying to walk around and be quiet, it's not possible.
Nope. So, but yeah, I like I look forward to buying a house someday. I'm sure we will. I like new homes, but who knows? I would like to live in a new home someday, but that's probably pretty far away because I don't know where we live. I mean, if you live in down like Indy area, it's very expensive to buy a new home. Most people just buy renovated homes which that's fine to me. I live in a renovated home, whatever. I don't care.
So it can be old as long as it's been renovated?
Yeah, just have your normal commodities, your whatever it's called.
Amenities?
Amenities.
Yeah. Yeah. So I know that there is a guy who watches, I think it's a guy from Scotland. Is that right?
Shout out Scotland.
Shout out to you. If you're watching this video.
I don't know if it's a guy. Maybe I don't know.
I actually don't know. I apologize.
I could look it up. Oh, well, sorry. I don't have my phone, but I know who you are.
Whoever you are, man or woman.
She or they listened to us when they went grocery shopping.
Oh, yes. I remember that comment.
I think that's what she did.
So you live in Scotland. What is like the typical living situation like there? Like I just think it's interesting to know what it's like around the world. Like, do most people live in bigger homes or apartments or small homes? In the United States, it's just such a big country that it's everything under the sun. Any arrangement is possible. I'm sure that's true around the world too. But
I've worked with a couple people from Scotland.
Like through your actual job?
Yeah, they're really cool. Very cool people.
I would love to visit there someday when we can all travel again.
Yeah, I won't talk too much about this, but I heard the UK is shutting down their borders.
For COVID?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it was for travel, for holiday travel at least.
I mean, that makes sense.
Or their airline. Maybe they've been shut down this whole time. I don't know what I'm talking about. Never mind. So, what else?
What are you planning to make on Christmas? Do you know yet? I'm very curious to know myself.
I really, here's what I want to do, and I don't know if this will slide. I don't even know if this will be open. I don't want to say this.
He doesn't want to get my hopes up.
No, well, I will make, no, here's the deal. I can answer what I'll make, but what I really want actually is Cracker Barrel. But I don't know if they'll be open, and that's probably a cop-out.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'll probably make...
I'd be down, actually.
I might go to the Goose Market or Market the Goose, whatever that place is called.
Goose the Market.
Goose the Market. Such a, whatever. So annoying.
I think it's a very posh, trendy name. Goose the Market.
Well, they also have, I know they're like, they own or they're partners with the Market Goose. Oh, what did I just say? Okay. Anyways, that's a second store of the Goose Market. It doesn't matter. They are the Goose Market. That's who owns them.
Okay.
I might go there and get a steak, or probably some steak and shrimp, or I thought about getting Emily some crab legs, but
I love crab legs.
Yeah, but those are also, I don't know.
How would you cook those? Boil them?
Well, I would just be nervous to cook them in here because I think they can smell
very stinky for a long time.
It's more doable to do lobster, and I think she likes lobster as well. So it's kind of like, it's a crustacean.
Seafood.
So I might get shrimp. I might get steak.
Crustaceans.
Yeah, it's just a crustacean.
That's funny.
So, and lobster is a more rich crab, in my opinion. So it's just a richer.
I love crab cakes. I love crab legs.
So a steak and some sort of crustacean. But I also really like shrimp, especially if it's fresh. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I might get a filet, sous vide filet. That's not very Christmassy, but I don't care.
Do you want to know what we're having at my parents' house?
Lasagna.
No.
Ham.
No.
Prime rib? Or whatever it's called. Is it beef?
Yes.
What is it called?
I don't know, but I'll just tell you.
Okay.
I don't know what the actual name of the meat is, but for lunch, we are having Pizza King. Shout out to Pizza King if you know what that is. It's my favorite pizza in the world.
The pepperonis are like pizza roll pepperonis. They are.
Yeah.
They're good. I mean, it's good though. It's really good. It's
we'll show you potentially what it looks like.
Yeah.
I wonder if Peter's ever had Pizza King. They do have one in Carmel.
I don't know.
Anyway,
maybe. I don't know.
We'll have to ask him sometime. And then for dinner, we're having steak fajitas, but I told my mom that you might eat your steak just as a steak. And she was like, okay.
You said that to her?
Yeah.
Why? I would have steak fajitas.
Well, because she asked what I wanted to have. And so I said I want Pizza King. It depends the quality of meat.
Oh, she asked what you wanted to have, and that's what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, okay, here's the deal.
Because I figured we would have whatever it is that you wanted to have on Christmas, and you would just make it, and you would make it exactly the way you wanted.
Oh, that's funny.
So.
Yeah, no, I'm cool with steak fajitas.
Yeah.
As long as, okay, now if your dad buys good steak.
Well, my mom's probably going to buy it, so.
If she gets a skirt steak, that would be amazing. I have a feeling she may not do that. But
what is skirt steak exactly?
I couldn't tell you. I just know it's a longer, thin piece of steak that's used for fajitas or whatever it's called. I don't remember what it's called, but you put cilantro on it. Whatever, but it's fajitas. I mean, that's normally what you would use with fajitas. So maybe not so what's that place down here that's owned that we went to for your birthday?
Oh, Vita? No, that's the other place owned by them. It's, why can't I think of it?
Okay. Whatever they have, that's skirt steak.
I need to think
Livery.
of it. Thank you.
Livery, they have good skirt steak. Those places will actually serve skirt steak, right? But if you go to like other places that sell fajitas, they're not selling you skirt steak for them unless you're paying the price for it. Because skirt steak has gone up a lot in the past decade. It can be, well, for restaurants, it can be really expensive to sell because people want skirt steak. So
I know nothing about steak.
Look at this. That would defeat the whole purpose. Yeah, so.
Are you done?
No. Are you done?
No, not quite. It's going great.
I'm almost halfway done, so I probably won't finish mine. I don't know.
I think it's going to look cute on the tree.
It's very Charlie Brown.
I love Charlie Brown.
Apple owns Charlie Brown now.
Oh.
I know so many people were upset when I don't fully remember if it didn't show on local or free on TV, the Charlie Brown Great Pumpkin, but I know a lot of people were upset about it because it didn't show because Apple owns it now. So they didn't show it on the local channels.
That is sad. We all need Charlie Brown to be free.
I think they are showing Charlie Brown's Christmas.
That's good.
Maybe the 21st through the 25th. But before that, you had to watch it on Apple TV. So, yeah.
You know what is playing on Christmas Eve on ABC?
What?
Is The Greatest Showman.
Oh,
I
really?
love that movie.
I've never seen it.
I went to the theaters with Esther and watched that, and it was amazing. I love musicals. The music is so good. I just pulled it up on YouTube the other day, watched some of the songs and performances. So, it's on ABC 8/7 Central. That's my commercial. I won't be watching. I'll be at my parents'. But I can always maybe watch it on Christmas.
Yeah.
It's not a Christmas movie, but I did put a reminder on my phone when I first found out about it, just in case.
What I'm about to say is not a spoiler, so don't freak out. The Mandalorian. Isn't it amazing? Someone was recommending that you watch it, Emily. I believe,
Really?
yeah, Uni might have been recommending it, or Adriana.
Well, would you want to watch it all over again?
Probably not. Guys, I never watch anything twice. I don't care. I hate watching things twice. It's just, yeah.
I think you and I have such different taste in TV.
Yeah, I think also, let me just say, if this camera shakes, it's because there's semis going by, and they just
I just
make the whole
stabbed
building
myself
shake.
with this needle. Ow.
Yeah, we have
That's what
different
happens.
tastes. Yeah, I'm scared I'm gonna stab our hands are kind of greasy from the popcorn. This is not buttered popcorn. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you what I did. This is not buttered up.
You should. It's funny.
Here's the deal. We normally have well, let me get back to I will answer what stuff we watched together. Uni asked, but I'll also just say it. And she also asked about what music we like. But I kind of answered it in a comment, but whatever. Okay. Let me just say how we got this popcorn. So normally we have just regular popcorn where it's not in butter, not microwaved, because we used to have a whirly
Stovetop popper.
popcorn whirly, which are amazing, but it's something that we did not need when we came here because, yeah, we just didn't need it. We didn't have space. Well, we actually do have space for it now, but it's also like, I don't really want this. So
It didn't make the cut.
yeah, it didn't make the cut of what we actually wanted. So, but it's a great thing to have. Okay, all let's say I normally have regular popcorn. I couldn't find where popcorn was. And so I opened a microwave bag of popcorn, and then I ran a little bit of hot water over this and took all the butter off. And now we have this because I didn't want it all like
Yeah, that would have been
buttery,
really gross.
whatever. And on our hands, it's just some avocado oil. So I just popped it with avocado oil.
Oh, I see. Okay. I
So-
didn't realize that.
So it's not super greasy. Maybe it is. Maybe people are like, oh my gosh, your hand's so greasy. But it's avocado oil. I don't know. At least it's not stinky.
My hands do
Stinky
feel
butter.
very moisturized.
Yeah.
And they have been dry recently because it's just winter is dry.
That Dr. Bronner's chapstick, super good. I really like it. Now, I don't know. Now, if you have really dry lips, I don't have super dry lips, but if you do, that O'Keeffe's lip repair, super good lip chapstick. Great. But I really like Dr. Bronner's chapstick as well. It is pricey depending where you get it. I think it's new as well. I don't know. Maybe it's not new. I don't know. Okay, what we watched together. Now, Emily and I don't watch a lot of shows together because we just have different tastes, but I will sit through Schitt's Creek. I like Schitt's Creek. I like Modern Family.
I'm sad that Modern Family is over.
Yeah. I haven't finished it all the way through though.
Oh.
So we'll watch it together. Emily doesn't mind rewatching stuff, so
No.
whatever.
I love it. I'm
Like-
good with it.
Yeah, I like Blackish. We watch Blackish together. We'll watch documentaries together. So
YouTube.
And, yeah, YouTube. We'll watch Hulu documentaries, Netflix documentaries, any stuff like that. Crime documentaries.
What were the ones about like different people embezzling money or like big fraud schemes?
We like American Greed.
American Greed. That's
That
a
was
good one.
really good. And we like any like news stuff, 60 Minutes or Dateline.
It's
yeah.
weird that I like Dateline because I get freaked out pretty easily, but I don't know. That's one thing that I like.
Yeah. And as far as music, we have completely different taste. But
I don't really have a music identity, unfortunately. Like, I'm just kind of boring in that way. I kind of like listening to what you listen to. I would never have known about any of these rappers. But when you listen to it in the car, I'm like, yeah, this is cool. This is a cool beat.
Yeah. I like rap. I just like good music. So, I listen to J. Cole. I listen to all your normal music. I know all your normal stuff, all your hits before 2000. I know, 70s. I listen to 60s music on my way to school every day. My dad would take me, and he had on the 50s and 60s radio station. So know all those 70s stations, whatever. He listened to that all the time, so I know that. But I like rap the most. So J. Cole, I like Jay-Z, I like Kanye. I like almost anything hip hop. Okay. So, and I listen to a lot of Adam 22. I do not recommend you watching that. It's not the greatest channel, but I stay up to date with a lot of the new rappers, and I like new stuff that comes out. So, yeah, all your Little Peep or TJ, whatever his name is, the Swipe dude or stuff like that. Anything that you've probably seen on Adam 22, I've listened to. So, and I really like, recently I've been listening to Riff Raff. I've been listening to Little Uzi, Little Tracy, and I don't know, a lot of Little Peep. But Little Peep is classic.
Cracks me up.
So a bunch of stuff like that. So, and I really like My Chemical Romance. I love My Chemical Romance. I love Gerard Way. I just love, well, okay. I love My Chemical Romance, but I also think Gerard Way is just super cool. And I think I love what he's done with his career, and it's just really cool to see it. So yeah, that's my thought. And whenever I'm driving, Emily I just control the music. It doesn't really matter. Because if I didn't, which I like Taylor Swift and stuff.
Yeah, that's more of my jam, but I don't need it.
Yeah.
I will usually truly listen to NPR all the time.
I do too. I listen to NPR in the car. So
in my office, though, at work, we will just turn on a Spotify channel. Normally just something like chill folk.
Nice.
Right now we've been doing Coffee Shop Christmas.
In my office, this is so fun. I'm not going to talk where I work or anything like that, but my office, you go in, I haven't been in a while, obviously, but it's all sound machines, and it's just
I feel like you would enjoy that, honestly.
I don't mind. It's whatever. People don't care.
We are a big sound machine family.
Yeah. They have specialized sound machines on the wall. Guys, it's crazy. It's like, and people talk. No, it's not. It's just to make it less awkward, I guess, when you're in there or something. I don't know. So
probably so you can talk on the phone and have some sort of privacy.
Yeah. Which we don't talk on the phone that often. Yeah. So
but you
very
do
interesting
now that you're not with anybody.
Oh yeah. Well, I do now. As far as like suppliers, I mean, I may talk to them maybe a few times a day or a couple times a day, but really it's more of inner people. And a lot of stuff is just emails. Most people are just like, I'm not gonna pick up a phone. Like, what in the world? This issue can be resolved through email. So yeah. Okay.
We use Zoom all the time and Slack and email.
Who bought Slack?
Is this a trivia question?
No. Didn't someone just recently buy?
Yes. And I'm pretty sure I sent it to you. Who bought it?
Is it confidential?
No.
Oh, phew. Okay.
I saw it in the news.
Anyways, Slack sold. I hate Slack. I don't care. I
think it was Salesforce.
That's right. It was Salesforce. Guys, I do not like Slack. I just had a bad experience with it. So annoying. I think it's the people I worked with that used it.
Yeah, I don't think it was Slack that was the issue.
I think it was just annoying people using it because...
Well, the team you were on, it wasn't really necessary for you to use Slack.
It's not. You don't need Slack. Some people just need to realize you don't need to use Slack. Slack is used for probably more of like what I do now, but not what I used to do. But I'm not going to get into that. So
our team definitely fully utilizes all the functions of Slack, though. Just saying.
Yeah. So
that's neither here nor there. No one cares about our Slack preferences.
No, that's such a boring thing.
But do you use Slack? Now I need to know.
People are like, what is Slack?
It's like instant messenger for your workplace.
Yeah.
You can set up different channels and...
Yeah. It's a unnecessary invention.
No, it's good. I like it. It's so much easier than sending an email for something that you just need to ask one thing real fast.
We use Skype. I know some people use Google. It just depends.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to even this out so I can put it on the tree. I think that's... Yesterday
I talked about growing up at Mama Jean's. I love Mama Jean. That intro, though, I'm sorry if anyone didn't like it. I kind of regret putting it up. Oh, well. The intro is just really fast. I don't think I'm going to do that again. Whatever. So, grew up at Mama Jean's. She's awesome. I love Mama Jean. Wish I could still see her. So.
Was she really 80 years old?
I am not lying. She was 80.
Your babysitter was 80.
My parents, they don't care. But you also got to say she was a babysitter. Like, let's not talk about it. Never mind.
Aw, that's okay.
No, I was going to say no, I don't want to mention it. Anyway, she was awesome.
What?
It might be offensive. So, No, she was awesome. Yes, she was old. She was in her 80s. She might have been late, like early, mid 80s. I'm not kidding.
Well, that doesn't mean that you aren't a good babysitter. No,
she was awesome. Some older people. And okay, in the South, here's the deal. You respect older people. And also, she still had her husband who was old. And normally, like, it's probably illegal, but if you needed a whooping, you get a whooping from Aaron, who's literally like an ex-military army dude who fought in World War II.
Goodness.
It's like, I don't care. You come to my house, stuff like that. And
did you ever get a whooping by him?
Nope, I did not.
You were good.
I was a good kid. Yeah,
good.
I respected Mama Jean and Papa. I was a good kid.
Good. That's what we like to hear.
And I learned a lot from them, and they were great. Really like them. So it was pretty. I don't know what I'm saying. It was pretty Southern experience which I already lived in the semi-South.
Oh, you lived in the South.
At least
not the deep South.
Not like some people. It was kind of like, but where I'm from, it's basically the South. And so
it's very country.
This was very, very country. Like these people, very, very country. So yeah. So weird where I'm at now, thinking I'm not very country at all. I don't have a Southern accent. I don't have a Southern accent. Okay. I did my best when I was 14 to not have a Southern accent because I hated it so much. But I know a lot of people love it. I mean, Southern accents are kind of cool to some people. Cute. But I think I say some words, especially when I go back to Virginia, that are Southern, but no, yeah. But my parents have super deep Southern accent. My granny does, everyone does in my family.
It's so cute because your mom says, Michael.
Yeah, they call her. Yeah, it's so funny. I mean, get this. I'm from, one of my best friends was named Teddy. Come on. Well, I feel like that's kind of a Southern thing. I gave him that nickname.
Theodore?
It is not. I gave him the name Teddy. It's just a
random nickname.
I will tell the story of how I gave my friend Teddy. I could just tell it now, but I might save it for a video as well. Because if you're still watching, that's crazy. Thank you so much. Comment down below.
Long vlog.
Yeah, comment down below.
Popcorn.
Popcorn. Yeah, comment popcorn.
I wanted to choose the word.
Yeah, that works. Should I tell him how I gave my friend? Gave this guy his nickname Teddy. I'm going to because. Sure. Okay, so when I was in middle school, this new kid came and we were in gym class I guess it was his first day and we had gym class. Okay, so he's kind of a bigger kid and all the middle school boys were together. So I remember 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade were together. We were 6th graders and we had to do laps. Well, he fell down and he made the loudest squeak noise ever. Like squeak, and it was so loud. It was like it made the whole gym echo, and all the guys started laughing at him, and they gave him the nickname Squeakers. And I was like, this is the worst nickname ever. And so I was like, in the boys' room, locker room or whatever, I'm like, his name's not Squeakers, it's Teddy. But his name was not Teddy at all. I just gave him a nickname because they were going to give him a nickname. He can either have Squeakers for his rest of his time there, or they have Teddy. They're like, no, whatever, never. And then the older boys liked it. And so they called him Teddy. And he had the nickname Teddy. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's not that nice, but at the same time, kind of is nice.
Nice that you thought of that so
I know,
fast.
It's very fascinating. I thought about it so fast, especially as a little kid.
Did you think of the name Teddy just as randomly as like you think of the word for people to comment below?
Maybe. I don't know.
Did you see a teddy bear like Teddy?
No, I don't know. We might have been learning about like Teddy Roosevelt during class or something.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I don't know. I just said, call him Teddy, and I don't know why. So
do people still call him Teddy?
Yeah, dude. The man has a tattoo of Teddy and a teddy bear on his arm. He's like hardcore.
You were very influential in his life.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up. Sorry, Teddy. But I think he might go by his normal name for. No, there's no way he does.
What's his real name?
I don't want to say.
Not his last name.
I'm not going to say.
Okay.
So
you can tell me later.
Yeah. So, but I love Teddy. I feel like that's cool. That's kind of like the dude from Bob's Burgers. I like Bob's Burgers. I like cartoons like that. I like Rick and Morty. I like Bob's Burgers. When I get to watch it. Actually, I've watched all of them. I'm up to date. So, not all of them. I think I missed seasons maybe 3 through 7. So, I go back and try to watch them, but I haven't finished it. So, okay. Are we done? Are you done?
Yeah.
Well, let's go put this on the tree.
Okay.
I'm going to pause it right here. I'm going to pause it. Be right back. Here's the Christmas tree. So beautiful with the popcorn on it. It's blinged out.
We have one more thing.
Hopefully you can hear us. This is on the, this is just without a microphone. Get lit. 2020. A dumpster fire. Well, there's our Christmas tree. Okay, everyone. Well, it was great chatting with you, doing tree stuff with you.
Tuesday tree chats.
Maybe next week we'll do Tuesday tea chats again.
Yes.
So, well, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for spending time with us. If no one's told you this today, you are loved, and this world's a better place because you are here. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.